Hello, and welcome. I am so happy you're here with me today, and I am so happy to be back. It has been 6 years since I've posted a video with any sort of regularity. I think there was one in the middle there. But 6 years and 3 babies. So I'm so grateful for you to be unrolling your mat with me again. And if you are brand new, then hello and welcome. Everyone, if you're not already there, find a comfortable seat. This flow will be for high cortisol. I was feeling stressed to the max this day. So lots of grounding poses, a little bit of movement. But really I just went by vibe. So listen to your body. Take rest when you need it, and let's move and breathe together. I'm so happy you're here. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. You can play with it a little bit and notice what feels good. Let the left shoulder be really heavy as you do this. And then dropping your chin towards your chest, you'll move to the other side, your left ear coming to your left shoulder, allowing right shoulder to stay heavy. Noticing where you feel sensation, breathing into that space. And then lifting your head through center. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest, create space across the collarbones. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. And then round through your spine like you're hugging a tree and open. Inhale. Exhale as you round, doing these like cat-cow shapes almost, seated. Lifting your chest. Inhale. Exhale as you round through your spine. Inhale, open. And then give yourself a hug. You made it to your mat today. You are moving your body. Reach your arms off to the side. Cross the other arm in front of your chest. I'm swaying side to side. I'm so happy to be on my mat, guys. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Bring your hands through prayer at heart center. Perhaps setting an intention to take with you as you move through today's practice. Repeating it silently to yourself. Then coming off any of your props if you are currently sitting on anything. And finding all fours. Inhale as you drop your belly, lift your tail, heart, and gaze to the sky. Exhale as you round through your spine, press through your shoulder blades. So spread the shoulder blades apart on the exhale. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale as you round through your spine, moving through cat-cow in any way that feels good. I'm playing here with tucking and untucking my toes. And now tucking the toes, lifting your hips back and up on an exhale to downward facing dog. And when you get here, do anything that feels really, really nice to wake your body up. So pedal out the feet, shake your head from side to side. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Lead with that space between your shoulder blades, and then exhale as you glide your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank, pressing the mat away. Inhale. Exhale, glide your hips back and up. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, ripple forward to plank, and right away you can tell this was based on vibes. And they're spicy vibes because we're doing side plank. Roll onto your left side, press into your left palm, sweep right fingertips up towards the sky, maybe stacking the feet. You can also absolutely stagger them. Bring your right hand down, lift your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Roll onto your right side, press your right palm into the mat. Inhale, sweep the left fingertips up towards the sky. Stacking or staggering your feet, yogi's choice. And then bring that left palm down. Glide your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Lower down onto your forearms. Press into your palms. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Press into your forearms. Then pop up onto the tops of your feet and slowly lower your hips down onto the mat. And draw your heart through the gates of your arms as you draw your lower belly in and up and lengthen your tail towards your heels. So core's fired up here. You should have no pain in your lower back. And if you do, in your Sphinx pose, come on down. And then everyone come on down. Bring your forehead to the mat or to your stacked hands. And then bend your left leg. Grab a hold of your left foot with your left hand. Again, wrap your left inner thigh up towards the sky as you continue to lengthen your tail towards the back of your mat. Big stretch through the front of the left quadricep. And then we'll switch sides. Bending into your right knee, reaching back. Making sure that your knees aren't separating. And drawing the inner thighs towards one another. Rolling right shoulder back. Then tense your fingertips off the mat at shoulder height. Lift your elbows to the sky. And as you inhale, draw your heart forward and up. And exhale as you lower back down. Again, inhale, draw your heart forward and up, letting your spine be liquid and fluid. Exhale as you come back down. Inhale, draw your heart forward and up. Drop your left shoulder in, look over your right. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale, drop right shoulder down, look over the left. Inhale as you press back up. Exhale, left shoulder drops. Inhale as you sweep back up, and then right shoulder drops on the exhale. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat. Come back into that Sphinx pose, pressing your forearms down. They should be parallel to one another. Now press the tops of your feet into the mat a lot and lift your upper body off the mat and hips for a modified forearm plank. Option, of course, to tuck your toes and lift your knees off of the mat. But if you are newly postpartum or working with any sort of doming or coning, you want to stay here, focusing on your breath and drawing your pelvic floor up towards your face. Now, as you drop your lower body down to the mat, lift your chest, you're back in your Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower all the way down. Plant your hands by your lowest ribs. Inhale, lift your chest. Baby cobra, maybe upward facing dog. And exhaling back to downward facing dog. So if you're dealing with high cortisol, high stress like I am, it just feels good to move your body a little bit. Walk your hands back towards your feet so you're forward folding at the back of your mat, interlacing your hands behind your back and allowing those interlaced hands to fall away from the back of your pelvis, or you can just grab opposite elbows, let the crown of your head be heavy. But I want you to find this moment to breathe deeply and to deeply feel your feet as they connect to the earth. When we're stressed out, we can feel like we're running around everywhere, but I want you to feel firmly rooted and firmly planted. Release your hands and walk yourself forward to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg to the sky, bend your knees, stack your hips. And exhale, plant your left foot on the outside of your left hand and drop your right knee down towards the mat. You're in a lizard lunge. Letting your hips be heavy, but your chest remain buoyant. Exhale, kick it back to half split, stacking your right hip over top of your right knee, straightening out the left leg. Inhale forward to that low lunge and exhale back half split. You're going to move between these two shapes on your own time and on your own breath. Don't overthink it, just move and be in your body. The next time that you exhale back to half split, I want you to hang out there. I heel-toed my left foot beside my left thumb, so it's no longer on the outside of my foot. My hand, it's on the inside. Really press through your left heel and peel your left toes towards your face. Staying connected to breath. Inhale forward to that low lunge. Option here to reach for your right ankle with either your hand or perhaps a strap, or you can stay in a simple twist and just reach those left fingertips up towards the sky. If you have a hold of the foot, I want you to press your foot into your hand and roll your left shoulder back as you lift your chest towards the sky. And then release everything. Left hand comes back to the mat. Heel toe your left foot to the center of your mat. Create a kickstand with your right foot and windmill up into like this brief warrior two almost for a second until you find gate pose. So that right hand comes down. Left arm reaches back towards the back of your mat. And then perhaps you float that left leg there and grab a hold of your left ankle with your left hand. It's a pretty big chest opener, getting into your left quadricep. Release the left leg. Bring your left foot down towards the mat and then come through gate pose. Bring your left hand to your left shin. Reach right fingertips up and over towards the front of your mat. And then hands will windmill down once more to the back of your mat. And you'll face the back of your mat and exhale back to downward facing dog. Oh, it's like a dance. Option to stay here or inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down chaturanga. Knees can be lifted or lowered. Inhale into your back bend of choice. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Going by vibes was ambitious today. Hard to do a voiceover. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your right knee. Stack your hips. Exhale, plant that right foot on the outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee down. Option to untuck the toes. Tense your fingertips or put them on blocks and lift your chest. You're in a lizard lunge. Breathing into your hips, breathing into where you feel sensation. And then you're going to kick it back to that half split, stacking your left hip over top of your left knee. Inhale forward, lizard lunge. Exhale, kicks you back, half split, pressing through your right heel, peeling right toes towards your face and moving between these shapes. The only thing you're worried about right here is noticing what feels good in your body. Next time you're in half split, hanging out there. Again, I bring my right foot to the center of my mat. And think about creating length through your spine rather than simply rounding forward. So like your heart is having a love affair with your toes, reach your heart for your toes like a lot as your tail reaches up towards the sky. Inhale forward. Coming back into your lizard lunge, option to take a twist, or perhaps you bend your left knee and grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand. No matter where you are, if you're in the twist, if you have a hold of your foot, you're pressing into your left palm, and rolling that right shoulder back. And breathing. Gently release. Heel toe that right foot to the center of your mat. Swing the left leg behind you like a kickstand. And then you're going to take your left palm to the mat. Right fingertips reach towards the sky. Perhaps the right leg floats. Perhaps you grab a hold of your right foot with your right hand. You don't have to do this, but perhaps you like to. Rolling the right shoulder back, breathing across the heart space. And then release it, let it all go. Inhale up through gate pose. Left fingertips now reach up and over towards the back of the mat, breathing into the left side body. And windmill your hands. Again, you are facing the front of your mat. Take it back to downward facing dog. And take your time to step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Crown of your head is nice and heavy. Press into your feet to inhale, rise all the way up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands through prayer at heart center. And coming back to that intention you set for yourself. I want you to shift your weight into your left foot. Draw your right knee up and towards your chest. You're going to start to move through Warrior 3 before stepping back into Warrior 1, bending your left knee, reaching your fingertips to the sky. You're pressing into the right outer corner of your right foot, wrapping the right outer hip forward, drawing your lower belly in and up. You are strong. You are connected to the earth. Interlace your hands or use a strap. Inhale, find length. Exhale as you fold to the inside of that left leg. When cortisol is high, poses like Warrior 1 or Humble Warrior allow you to feel connection to the earth, this feeling of groundedness and strength. Bring your hands to the mat. You're setting up for pyramid pose. I narrow my stance a little bit. It's yogi's choice. You want your feet on train tracks rather than a tightrope as both legs work towards straight without locking out your knee. Keep tacking that left hip back and down in space. Put a gentle bend in your left knee before stepping forward, forward fold. Now press into your feet. Get a nice big seat. You're in Utkatasana chair pose. And then press into your feet. Hands to prayer at heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Draw your left knee in towards your chest using the strength of your lower belly. And then you'll move through Warrior 3, bending into the right knee as you step back into Warrior 1. Bend that right knee. Sweep fingertips up towards the sky, squaring off your hips. Pressing firmly into your feet to make connection to the earth. I want you to be breathing and to feel a sensation of groundedness through your feet. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back the strange way. It should feel like you're holding someone else's hand. Inhale, lift your chest first, and then exhale as you fold. Keep wrapping the left outer hip forward, and as you fold, make sure that your left heel doesn't lift. Breathing here, moving with intention. Bring your hands to the mat. Perhaps you shorten your stance. Inhale, find that length, and exhale, come forward to pyramid. So shortening the stance and straightening out both legs as much as possible without locking out your knees, particularly in this case, the right knee. Put a bend in the right knee first before stepping forward to a forward fold. I grabbed behind my knees here and gave myself a hug. I was feeling very anxious today, so this was very, very helpful just to touch the ground and hold myself. Utkatasana, once again, bend into your knees, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. You are strong, you are fierce, you are capable. And hands to prayer at heart center as you come up to stand. I'm just turning to look at you. Shifting your weight into your right foot, bring your left leg anywhere along the right, except avoid your knee joint. So you can keep that left toes on the mat, on your shin, perhaps up on the inner thigh. Maybe you reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Pressing foot into leg, leg into foot, and grounding once again through that right foot. Hands through prayer at heart center. Left foot comes down to the mat. Shake it out. And switch sides. Shift your weight into your left foot. Bring that right knee towards the chest. And then externally rotate the hip. So squeeze that glute and place your right foot anywhere along your left leg, not the knee joint. Option to reach your fingertips up towards the sky. And in a moment of stillness and calm concentration, noticing how you're feeling. Hopefully a little bit more grounded. Hands to prayer at heart center. Bring your foot to the mat and then just start to move your body. Shake it all out. I'm shaking my hips. I'm moving from side to side. I'm flicking my wrists. Anything. There's no wrong way of doing this. We're just trying to get everything else, all of the nervous energy out of our bodies before we start to bring it down even more. There is no wrong way of moving. And don't feel silly or ashamed. Ooh, and this is fun. Okay, so I'm standing at the top of my mat. I'm reaching up and then I'm forcefully exhaling as I bring my hands down towards the mat. I am quite literally making sound in this video. So feel free to make sound. And when I'm done finding stillness, and when you're done, you find stillness. Bring your hands to your heart. Hold yourself. Hold space for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. And again, big inhale. Find child's pose. I went for knees together here. I wanted to feel curled up in a little ball, but you could do knees wide. Although we are about to go into rabbit pose, so if possible, keep those knees together. Grab a hold of your heels and you're going to roll onto the crown of your head. Do not move your head or your neck right now. If you don't know what a rabbit pose is, gently come off, look at the screen, and then come back down. But you'll roll into the top of your head and round through the spine. Release it, let it go, come to child's pose. You're going to have another crack at that. Grab a hold of your heels. You're going to roll into the crown of your head, really rounding through your spine, not moving your head and your neck, but feeling just the crown of your head as it touches on the ground, connects to the earth. And come back down to child's pose. And slowly come up to seated. You're going to roll over your shins and find a comfortable seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall wide apart. I played with this a little bit. You can bring your heels quite close to your pelvis. That's going to give you a more active stretch through your inner thighs. I ended up changing my mind and taking my heels quite far away from my pelvis so that I was in more of a diamond shape. And instead of keeping my back long, which you might choose to do if your heels are close to your pelvis, I rounded my way forward, creating like this tortoise shell, allowing myself to come into this inner world. Wherever you are, starting to really bring down the energy. Just noticing how it feels to be in your body right now or your mind right now. We can feel stress both in the body and in the mind. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not great when we keep it elevated for long periods of time, which tends to happen in the world we're living in. So taking a moment to feel your feet on the earth, and to turn inward is a really beautiful, beautiful practice of self-care. And I'm so proud of you for taking the time to move and breathe here with me. Inhale, slowly come back up. If you have props, you can use them. We're going into a spinal twist. You could use a couch cushion or a bed cushion. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. I should mention you also don't need props at all if you don't want. Draw left knee in towards your chest. Extend your right leg long. And then rolling onto the right side, I rested my left knee on my bolster. You might take it all the way down to the mat. Wherever you are, make sure that both of the backs of your shoulders connect to the earth. We don't want any floating shoulders here. And breathing into your belly. Slowly unwind, roll onto your back. Take your bolster to the other side if you are using it. Drawing right knee in towards your chest and then rolling onto the left side. Let that right shoulder come down towards the mat. Again, there might be differences between the sides, totally normal. Please make sure that your shoulders stay anchored. And breathe here. Slowly unraveling, making your way onto your back. We'll take this into a legs up the wall without the wall. If you have a wall, you could choose to do that instead. I took my bolster underneath my sacrum, that triangular shaped fused bone of vertebrae right at the base of the spine, and I let my legs reach up towards the sky. Without a wall, it's called waterfall pose, and your legs should be able to stay there quite beautifully with very little support. Arms are up overhead, and see if you can shift your breathing into your belly. Nice big long belly breaths. And then one at a time, drawing your knees in towards your chest, placing soles of your feet on the mat. You'll press into your feet, lift your hips, slide that bolster out of the way. I moved it beneath my knees, and placed a blanket over top of my pelvis for Shavasana. I feel like I just get a little bit more support here, so you might feel the same way. With a little bit of grounding feeling on the pelvis, it's just quite lovely. Closing your eyes and letting all of your incredibly hard work sink in. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. And allow your deepened breath to inspire small movements through your fingers and your toes. You can give your head a little shake from side to side. You might reach your arms up overhead. Option, of course, is to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. Lingering here. When you're ready, rolling over onto your left side, pause here. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Thanking yourself for taking the time to move your body and breathe on your mat today. Using your yoga practice as a vehicle for rest and relaxation. Moving that cortisol through your body, out of your body, and allowing yourself to feel grounded. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you spent your time here with me today. Perhaps carrying the intention you set for yourself through the rest of your day. And with that, I leave you here. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you soon.